Welcome to Really Raha, the podcast for women who know they're way too powerful to be stuck in a 9-to-5. I'm Raha, multi-six-figure high-ticket sales coach, PhD student in global leadership and change, and sponsored skateboarder. I went from serving tables and chasing tips to mastering high-ticket sales and building income streams that don't require me to trade hours for dollars. Here we talk about the real path into remote sales, landing aligned offers, closing with confidence, regulating your nervous system under pressure, and building a skill set that pays you from anywhere. This isn't bro sales. This is psychology, power, and feminine precision. If you're here, it's because you feel it. Freedom isn't optional for you. It's inevitable. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome back to the Really Raha podcast. If you're an avid listener of this podcast, you know how much we talk about frameworks and strategies, how important they are to be a setter, to be a closer. And if you really know me, you know how much I love to focus on the identity work, the mindset work, and the subconscious rewiring that you need to do as a foundation to be in high ticket sales. And what I wanted to do in this episode was make this an affirmation episode. So I want to talk a little bit about affirmations, what they've done for me, and how I've been able to create the life that I have by using this as a technique of grounding in my nervous system every time I hit the next upper limit. And in this episode also, I'm going to say some affirmations. I'm going to have some music playing, and I'm going to give a pause for you to be able to say them back too. So I want this episode to be a multi-sensory experience for you, because in order for us to quantum leap into the identity of her, the one who's moving slowly, the one who has those 2-hour mornings, the one who's making money effortlessly, just by being her, we need to bridge that gap by embodying the frequency that she is walking around in right now in present day moment. And the way that we're going to do this is through affirmations and music. Now, the way that I like to do this, and just give a little background on affirmations and what they've done for me, is I pair affirmations and visualizations with high frequency music. Now, I like to visualize by seeing my dream life in the next chapter as like a future memory. And that external stimulation with the music creates the vibrations for you to feel like it's happening right now. Just like how you could visualize a past memory, you can also do that for the future. And when you pair it with things, touch, scent, sound, you give yourself this holistic experience where it feels like you've aligned with the frequency of that timeline. This is how I collapse timelines. This is how I move so fast and also feel good while doing it. And this is what I help my students do. So like I said in the very beginning, it's not just about the frameworks. Like even my girls in revenue room know this. Like we spend a lot of time resetting the identity, because to shift from the 9-to-5 mindset into high ticket sales, it's going to be so uncomfortable. And we train ourselves how to be comfortable with the uncomfortable, how to get excited about the uncomfortable, because it's essential. Growth does not happen in comfort. So we want to be able to grow in that discomfort and to rewire our relationship with it. So these affirmations that I'm going to be walking you through, I want you to find a place. If you're driving, don't close your eyes, please. But if you're at home, if you're driving, you're still going to get this experience. I love to do my manifesting while I'm driving. I love to just take long car rides, like when I'm driving from North County, San Diego to LA. Because if you know me, I used to live in LA and I just moved to North County, and I still go to LA every week. So I use that time in the car to listen to high frequency music. And it doesn't even necessarily matter what the words are. It's about the music. So that's why I like to pair words with music, because it makes you feel it. It makes the gratitude tears. It makes you smile. So you could do this. You could listen to this while you're driving. And I want you to imagine, just start to visualize a music video in your mind as you're saying these. There's going to be moments for you to pause and then reflect. So first, take a note of your baseline right now. It's nice to get that anchor point of where you are right now. And I'm going to walk through some affirmations, and I want you to feel them in your body, and I want you to repeat them back to yourself as well. Okay? Let's go. All right, settle in, hear the music, do what you need to do. It doesn't matter if your eyes are closed or open, just be present. Listen to the nuances of my voice. here we go. I trust myself to figure things out as I go. I don't need a perfect plan to start moving. I am capable of learning anything I decide to learn. I trust my ability to connect with people. I make people feel safe and understood. I am allowed to monetize what comes naturally to me. I don't need to prove myself to get started. I trust my voice in conversations. I don't force outcomes. I decide that I'm ready. I don't wait for confidence, I build it through action. I rise to meet my highest version of myself as my baseline. I am early to a life most people never choose. I am allowed to want more. I am allowed to pursue more. I am allowed to have more. I am building a life that feels exciting. I am building a life that feels free. I am building a life that feels like mine. I don't stay in environments that limit me. I move towards environments that nourish me. I am resourceful. I find solutions quickly. I adapt fast, I learn fast, and I implement fast. I take action and refine as I go. I trust the process of getting better. I trust that every step is building me. Everything I do is building momentum. I am committed to my growth. I am committed to my future. I am committed to becoming who I said I would be. I follow through on myself. I keep promises to myself. I show up even when I'm uncomfortable. I move forward even when it's unfamiliar. I don't run from discomfort. I expand my capacity through it. I'm not scared of rejection. I'm focused on progress. I trust that the right outcomes will find me. I trust that the right opportunities will find me. I am becoming someone who is ready for more. I am becoming someone who earns more. I am normalizing making more money than I ever have before. I am safe receiving large amounts of money. I am safe holding large amounts of money. I am safe managing money well. I trust myself with bigger income. I trust myself with bigger responsibility. I trust myself with bigger opportunities. I am stepping into a higher level of life. I am stepping into a higher level of my identity. I am stepping into a higher level of self-trust. I no longer identify with the version of me who played small. I am no longer available for a small life. I choose expansion. I choose growth. I choose freedom. I choose opportunity. I choose possibility. I don't go back to what felt comfortable. I move forward into what feels aligned. I am allowed to change my life. I am allowed to choose a new path. I am allowed to create a new reality. I don't need to explain my vision to anyone. I trust that my desires are leading me somewhere real. I trust that I don't need to know the how. I just need to move. I trust that I am capable of building the life that I want. I trust that I will figure out the steps. I trust that I will meet the right people. I trust that there is something bigger than me guiding me. I give myself permission to grow into this version of me. I don't rush the process. I stay consistent with it. I am building something real. I am building something sustainable. I am building something that supports my feminine energy. I am creating a life where I can move how I want. I am creating a life where I can support the people I love. I am becoming someone I am proud of. I am proud of myself for choosing more. I am proud of myself for showing up. I am proud of myself for not settling. I am proud of myself for continuing. I trust where this is going. I trust who I'm becoming. I trust that this path leads to something bigger. I trust that this works for me. I decide that this works for me. All right, those are your affirmations for today. This is my first time doing an affirmation episode. If you want more of these, send me a DM on Instagram and say how this felt, what landed for you. And if you love it, I'll make more. But I want to hear from you. So if you don't already know, my Instagram is @radiant_. Rahoff. I'll see you next week. If this episode resonated with you, if something clicked, stretched you, or made you see what's possible, share it and tag me on Instagram at Radiant Rahoff so I can hype you up properly. And if you haven't already, subscribe and leave a 5-star review so more women who are ready to step into high-ticket sales and reclaim their freedom can find this space. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited for you already. See you next Tuesday.